you watched the previous video. In this video, we are going to solve the task, and collaboration is the base of a company. So to do this, we're going to be looking at creating a branch. The essence of creating a branch is just to isolate our code or our work from the main branch, or called the master branch. So we're just doing it so we can actually maybe work on some codes. I mean, we don't want to touch or affect our job in the main branch. We can work on we can create a branch and work on it, then push to the main to the repository, or use it to update the main branch. So just for us to for code usability, that's why we're using we're going to create a branch for this. So for this, we're going to create a branch called update script, and okay, let's go ahead and create a branch. Then we'll now go for the next task. To do this, we're going to create, first of all, let's clear the screen. So we're going to do git branch. What is the name of the branch we want to create? We want to create update script branch. Update script branch. Enter. Now we do git branch to check if the branch we created exists. We see master branch or update script branch. Let's switch to know where we are, the branch we are currently working on. We can do git status. So you can see here on branch master, on the master branch here. Yeah. So to switch to the update script branch, you just do git checkout. Git checkout. Checkout. Updates the stuff we want to switch to the branch. I call it update script patch. So I'm gonna hit enter. So we have switched to the update script branch, as you can see. So the next thing we're going to do, we're going to create some directory and files in the update script branch. Okay, let's see what is inside the update script branch with ls. So you can see the update script branch has the 0s0 git directory inside and the readme inside. So let's go ahead and do the next task. So to do this, we are going to create an empty file named 98 inside the bash file. So we're going to do that. So if we do cd 0s0 3 git cd, so we are now in the 0s0 git branch. So if we do directory. So if we do ls, you see we have bash here as a directory. Look at the bash. So let's create 98 inside this bash. Let's create 98, the file called 98 inside the bash. So we can actually create this by say touch. Provide the directory name bash. The file name is called what? 98. So 98. So just do it like this. So when you cd, so okay, now we'll come back. Okay, when you cd to the bash, if you do ls, you're gonna see the file 98 is created, as you can see. Let's go ahead and do the next task. Now they ask us now to update the bash ALS by replacing echo ALS with echo ALS school. So what it means is that we created, previously we created ALS for the previous videos. We created echo ALS inside the ALS file. So now we're going to create we're going to change the echo ALS. We're going to replace the echo ALS with echo ALS. We're going to replace with echo ALS, and it's going to be inside the ALS file, then in the directory called bash. So let's go ahead and do this. Let me just copy this echo ALS code. So I'm going to create it inside the ALS. So let's switch to ALS. The code, the bash directory. So we're gonna do v There's still other method you can use to change this, but for simplicity's sake, let me just use the text box, the text editor called Vim. So there's still other code we can use to do this. Vim. Um, so Vim, we're gonna say Vim ALS, which file we want to work on, VLS. So you can see ALS existed there before we do insert. So we are going to replace this information with this. So why the other changes to the bash script file, the bash script code still remain there. So just go and save this, change this to gonna do escape. So click on escape, save the file, and exit the file. So it has been saved. So if you do ls now, and if you do cat ALS, so you can see we have replaced the file echo ALS with echo ALS school. So let's do the next task. For the next task, we have to replace this the school file in the bash directory with the content that it contained initially, echo school. We're going to replace it with echo the school is open. So let me just copy the content that I'm going to use in effecting the changes. So let's go ahead and do that. Check what we have in the batch directory. So you can see we have school here. So you're going to change the content of what we have in the school. So vim school. So echo school. So we're going to change echo school. I'm going to replace it with echo the school is open. So you can see. So we'll do escape, save it, then we'll exit it. So let's go ahead and do the next task. For the next task, let's see. For the next task, we have to let me see. Okay. So for the next task, we have to now add and commit these changes with the message my personal work. So let's do the git add and commit it, then push it to the repository. Let's go ahead and do that. Git status. Let's see the changes that we have made. Okay, 98 was added. If we do git add 98, let's see if other changes were made. You can see. So do git add ALX. You can see this file has not been tracked, so that's why it's showing you on red. Oops. Let me do it again. Typo git add oops do it this way. Git add ALS. Let's do this status and see what is meaning. You can also use git or to do this, but sometimes when you do it, you might not add everything, so you do it manually like this. Let's add the school. Git add school. Git add school. So this is the git add school. Add the school. So if we do git status now, you can see that all the files have been tracked, have been staged. So let's now do the git push. Sorry, let's do the git commit. Commit it. We'll do this git commit so we can keep track of the changes we made and we can maybe refer to them with, in case we want to do reverse it or we've got some changes, so we can as well use the logs there to do it. So this git commit. So once you commit it, now my personal work, which was specified, so -n by the flag. Yeah, I'll do git commit message. I'll say hit. So we have committed these changes. So we're gonna do git push. We are pushing into. Remember, we are currently in the update script branch. So we're gonna push it to the update script branch. So to do this, we're gonna do git push. This has been giving some person's problem because they don't know how to do this push. So we are telling it to push it to the git update origin, update script branch. So pushing it to the update script branch. So I'll do this. So hit enter. I successfully pushed it. So let's do the next task. As you can see. So let's do that task. So now it's perfect. You did an amazing job. Okay, now your manager needs a quick fix in your project and it needs to be deployed now. So we want to deploy, so we're going to switch to our main branch, then update the file in our main branch Bash ALS by replacing echo ALS with echo ALS is cool. The ALS cool is cool. Let me just copy the contents name. So let's go and fetch it. So we'll switch to the master branch. So I'm gonna do git checkout. Git checkout. Master. So we have switched to the master branch. So cd to the bash directory. So here we'll do. Okay, we're in this bash directory already. So just do vim vim ALS. So here we update the file here. Change it, so place it with this contents. We do escape. Right, save the file, then quit the text editor. So let's go ahead and do the next task. So for the next task, we're going to delete the directory called GS. I'm going to delete the GS directory. Then we're going to commit our changes with the name hotfix. So let me copy it, hotfix. So let me delete the file called GS. Let's go ahead and do that. So to delete the directory called GS, let's see where the GS is created. So the GS directory, I think, is in the 0 git directory. So let's see if the directory exists here. So you can see. So let's go ahead and delete the GS directory. So use rom dir to remove the directory. So GS. You can see the directory is not empty. That's why we can delete it. But to do this, we can do specify rom minus, that is the flag rof, then oops, I made an error. Let me see. Okay, let's do this. We can do it by specifying rom, the remove, then the flag, then rof, then the gs directory. You can see now is removed from it. So because we provide additional command. So if we do ALS, you can see it's no more there. So let's go and see the next task. So the next thing, we have to push to our repository with the message hotfix. So we're gonna do git add git status. Let's see the changes that were made. Okay, let's do git add. Git add. So do git status again. So everything has been added. So let's do git commit minus n. Git commits minus m. Then with the stuff. Watch this. Git push. Origin main. Origin master. So succeeded pushing. So let's go and check our code. Check our code and see. So you can see our code are checked correctly. That means I'm done with this task. So that's it for this task. So watch the next video for the next task.